With the stroke of his Sharpie and the inscribing of his spiky signature, President Donald Trump may have begun the process of ending one of the biggest conspiracy theories in US history. The newly minted Commander-in-Chief signed an executive order this week demanding the release of classified files on the assassinations of three of America's most significant political actors in the 1960s. A video released by the White House showed the president signing the executive order, which he described as a big one that a lot of people had been waiting for decades.
Lastly, sir, we have an executive order ordering the declassification of files relating to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
That's a big one, huh? A lot of people are waiting for this for years, for decades. And everything will be revealed. Okay? Give that to RFK Jr.
Yes, sir.
The assassinations of John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr. were tragic events that marked a dark period in American history. These killings not only altered the course of a nation, but also sparked widespread conspiracy theories that continue to this day. John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, was assassinated on the 22nd of November 1963 in Dallas, Texas. He was shot while travelling in a motorcade, and the official story holds that Lee Harvey Oswald, acting alone, fired 3 shots from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository. Oswald was arrested shortly afterwards, but was slain 2 days later by nightclub owner Jack Ruby, deepening the mystery. The Warren Commission, established to investigate the event, concluded that Oswald acted alone, but many doubted this conclusion. Some theories suggest a broader conspiracy involving the CIA, the Mafia, or even elements within the American government. The idea of a second gunman on the grassy knoll remains one of the most enduring theories, despite the lack of concrete evidence. Speculation continues to fuel distrust in the official narrative, with some pointing to Kennedy's foreign policy decisions, particularly regarding Cuba and the Soviet Union, as possible motivations for those wishing to silence him. Robert F. Kennedy, the younger brother of JFK, was assassinated on the 5th of June 1968 during a campaign rally in Los Angeles, California. RFK had just won the California primary in his bid for the Democratic presidential nomination when he was shot by Sirhan Sirhan, a 24-year-old Palestinian man. Sirhan claimed that he was angry at Kennedy's pro-Israel stance, but doubts about his motives have also given rise to numerous conspiracy theories. Some argue that Sirhan was manipulated or was even a patsy in a larger plot orchestrated by other individuals or groups with vested interests. Others believe there was more than one gunman involved, citing discrepancies in ballistics evidence. Additionally, there were allegations that RFK's assassination, like his brother's, was linked to political interests seeking to prevent his election, with some suggesting that powerful figures within the establishment feared his reformist agenda. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the civil rights leader, was assassinated on the 4th of April 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee, while standing on the balcony of his motel room. James Earl Ray, a fugitive from prison, was arrested for the crime and pleaded guilty, although he later recanted his confession and spent much of his life claiming his innocence. The official story, like that of the Kennedy hits, faces significant challenges. Some believe Ray was a scapegoat, and various theories suggest that King's assassination was part of a larger plot involving the FBI, the military, or extremists. King had made powerful enemies both within the government and among those who opposed civil rights reforms. These theories point to discrepancies in Ray's behaviour and the apparent lack of a clear motive, questioning whether he acted alone. While the official accounts of the deaths of the 3 men are accepted by some, the theories surrounding their assassinations persist, leaving a sense of unfinished business in the collective American consciousness. These events serve as a stark reminder of the deep divides and struggles within US society in the 1960s, as well as the popular belief in a kind of deep state mirror government operating behind the scenes and without public scrutiny. Their deaths sowed considerable distrust in the government and institutions meant to protect the people. Whether the true nature of these assassinations will ever be fully understood remains unclear, even with the signing of the executive order, although the facts must be closer than ever now to being revealed. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and most importantly subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar. via the link in the description or via YouTube Super Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.